Hi, g'day. My name is Evan. I'm with Hikvision. Welcome to our introduction on solar power security setup. So today we'll be discussing where we can implement this and just have a look at the product just to give you guys the introduction. Right, so we'll be starting off with the solar 3 different models that we offer. Just want to switch that off. There we go. Right. So the first things that we'll be asking is, why a solar power camera? What is a solar power camera? And is the camera good enough? And where can we apply this in the real world, in real life? So as an example, let's say there's a farmer, he needs security, needs surveillance, he needs cameras, and there's no electricity and there's no infrastructure for it. This is ideal, especially for farm areas. So we are definitely hammering on this specific model because this is the perfect environment for this model. If there's a construction site with piping, where cable is too expensive or where the distance are too far, this is definitely an application where this could work as well. The solar power cameras are very flexible, so they can be installed in multiple different places and for different reasons. So yeah, as you can see on the pictures, especially for farm, like we mentioned, or construction site, if they need to look after equipment, or if there's a specific forest area that needs more attention and it's difficult to put up cameras. So from national parks, like we mentioned, or farms, construction areas, motorways, this application can work for so many places. So as we discussed, no electricity, no internet connection cables. This is ideal. If the infrastructure doesn't allow cables, or the cost is too much, or there's no electricity or data in that area, how do we keep the area safe? So our solution is solar power cameras. We start off with the first model. The first model is our Advanced series. The Advanced series got quite a nice big panel on top of it. The battery, as you can see in the back, this is the battery box itself. The camera itself is an 8 megapixel camera. We'll discuss it a bit more. It's got AccuSense and color view built into it. The next type of model that we offer is the Standard series. The Standard series got a smaller solar panel, no battery at the back of it. The battery is built inside the camera itself, and the megapixels is a 4 megapixel on this specific model, and it's just color view. There's no AccuSense on it. Then we've got our Basic series. Our Basic series is a very small, easy to use system. It comes with its own bracket, own little solar panel, and it's a 4 megapixel, but it doesn't have any color view, and it also doesn't have any AccuSense. But what it does have is PIR built into it. All three of these models can integrate with all 4 our different platforms, from your HIK Connect, Pro Connect, or HIK Professional. It can also connect to an I-series NVR, so the options are quite enough. Our PIR alarm, the way that this function works is if it sees a human being, it will trigger. The distance is 10 meters, as you can see in the picture. So as soon as it's been assigned or programmed, it will pick up the intruder for whatever scheduled time that you have, and it will send a notification through to the multiple platforms. What makes a good solar panel security camera? 3 different camera options that we have, 3 working modes, which is very important, and where we can implement this. So first of all, we will discuss regarding the battery. A longer battery is a heavier camera setup, so it's a heavier battery, but we need longer operation time. So with our models, we offer on the 3 different models that we have. The first one is our Advanced, like I mentioned. It's got a 320 watt-hour battery built into it. The Standard series has a 180 watt-hour battery built into it, and our Basic series got a 40 watt-amp-hour battery into it. So just a little bit of an indication, if the SIM card is connected inside the device, the AR is off, this is the working time that you can receive from it if there is no sunlight. The same goes for when the SIM card is connected and it's got the AR enabled, that is the working hours. So all the way to 118 hours. The solar panels that's been designed on this models has been integrated into the cameras. These cameras have been set up and designed specially for this use. You cannot use another model camera or any other range of cameras besides the following ones that comes with this kit. They have only 2 watts instead of our normal cameras that fluctuates from 6.3 all the way upwards. As you can see, our little PTZ dome there is at 90 watts. Our normal bullet big cameras are at 12 watts and our switches is at 5 watts. So in order to save electricity, we can save 1 tree a year by having a solar setup instead of electricity. And we all know how our power is in South Africa. Regarding the good quality of the product, this product is a lightweight product. It also has an IP67 rating with anti-corrosion. So we'll show also a little video demonstration just now of how this has been tested in a thorough way through our head office, where it gets put together and assembled. These are just tests that they've done, and I can recommend on our side that we don't have any typhoons in our country, but it's got a 12 typhoon rating or 10. Compared to other products on the market, ours are a lot lighter, easier to use, and easier to install. Right, so that is the quality test of the product. So as you can see, they really did a good job of that, and it's really a durable product. Next that we will be discussing is the color view on the 8 megapixel. That is our advanced series. So not just our advanced series, but also our standard series. So both these models come through with a color view mode. So both cameras have that capability. The only difference is on the advanced series, it's an 8 megapixel, and on our standard series, it's a 4 megapixel. The 8 megapixel advanced series has built-in AccuSense, so that can see the difference between human and vehicle. It's got the deep learning algorithm built into it. Our solar panels family, there's 3 different models like we mentioned. First of all, it's our advanced series, the 8 megapixel with color view and AccuSense. The standard series with 4 megapixel color view, and then our basic series as a 4 megapixel. 3 different working modes that we offer. So from the performance side, 3 different areas that you can set it up with. So a lot of the guys will use the standby mode, which use a lot less data and a lot less of battery power. So once there's an event like a line crossing or intrusion detection, it will send a notification through. Or if it's been set up for PIR on our basic model, then it will just send the notifications through on HIK Connect. Right, so on our performance mode, as you can see, when it's nice and dark, it's using a little bit of power, but once the sun comes out, it starts charging and it gets all the way back up to 100%. So if the solar panel is not connected, the camera has 2.5 days of recording. Our proactive mode gives us at least 4.5 days, and it will just push through the notification. On our standby mode, it will only send through the notification, and if the solar panel is not connected to the camera, then we have 24 days on standby, which is very, very good. So a little bit more detail on our advanced series. It comes with a very nice big panel at 80 watts itself on the solar panel. The battery, like we mentioned earlier, is 320, and it's got also the space for the built-in SIM card and memory card at the bottom of the camera. Like we mentioned also before, this is an 8 megapixel camera. It's got color view and AccuSense. There's 2 different models, a 2.8 millimeter lens and a 4 millimeter lens. On our standard series, we have a 40 watt panel, and the battery is built in to the camera and is at 180 watt hour. Also, right underneath the camera is where you insert the memory card and the SIM card. This is a 4 megapixel and it's a color view. There's 2 different model lenses. One is a 4 millimeter and one is a 6 millimeter. Our basic series is the small one, easy to use, quick to mount up. It's got a 5 watt little panel. It's got a 40 watt hour battery, and also right underneath the unit itself is where you can put in the memory card and switch it on, and also the SD card. It's got a 4 megapixel camera at 15 frames, and it's really very lightweight as a little camera. This is just a spreadsheet of the data itself. So as you can see, as an example, the standby mode, if you put it into standby mode and there's no sunlight or no solar panel connected to it, you have up to 80 days. If it is our standard series, you have up to 24, and our basic is up to 7 days, which is very nice. This is just a little graph from our head office to show the amount of gig or data that would be used at this models. So as you can see, the 8 megapixel, if it's been set up for standby mode, it uses less than half a gig. Right, where will we be able to imply this in the real world? So there's multiple places where we can put this up, from motorways, highways, to parks and temporary events even. So again, it's unlimited. This is just a little close-up picture of the farm area where this can be deployed in a quick, easy way. So if there's something temporary that needs to be looked after, it can be quickly set up and quickly monitored. Same goes for forest area or public areas where you would like to see more detail. This can also work very nicely for construction companies, for construction sites. As you can see, this is a little picture of where it's looking at a TLB, and you can just imagine the possibilities that this can do for any company. It can also be used for events. It can be used at sport grounds, wherever you would like to implement it. So there we have it. As you can see, it's very easy to set up. So from here on, I would like to show a few little things. I just want to change my screen around. So as you can see, we got a little demo model here from the basic line. Underneath it, you can see the light flashing. This is a little camera that we just did a setup with. So I would like to show you that it's possible also to connect up a wireless bridge. So we have one of our Hikvision wireless bridges connected to it, going to an NVR. So here we have NVR with everything connected to it. I just want to log into it. Almost there. Our Wi-Fi is a bit slow. Right. So as you can see, this is the camera itself, the little solar powered camera, and that is the receiver of the nano station for the wireless bridge on the other end. So there's a wireless connection from this device all the way to the NVR. Here we've got a little box just to show you how it looks like as well. And we also have a bracket. The bracket is inside the box, so you get everything that you need on this specific model. The same goes with our standard series, and the same goes with our advanced series. So everything is inside the box, so you don't need to buy any additional things. I would really like to thank you guys for joining me regarding our introduction. I just want to change my camera view so you can all see me. Here we go. Right, so thank you very much for joining us, and please keep an eye out. We've got more videos to come, more detailed stuff. In next week, we'll be having a technical presentation. It's going to be an introduction regarding the operation and technical things. So please stay tuned, and thank you for visiting us, and looking forward to meeting all of you. Thank you.